Well, in this week's From the Paddock, we've managed to get up to the top farm and start previewing a few of the yearlings heading towards the Magic Millions sales, kicking off on the 10th of January. And the first colt we've decided to have a look at here today is a Charm Spirit colt out of the mare Freequence. A lovely colt come over to us courtesy of Hanui Farm in New Zealand. He's an interesting horse. He's a half to a really good galloper, Iggy Pop, who raced over in Australia. Another one I do, who was 15 wins in New Zealand. George, he's a lovely colt, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and we're very lucky to have him because he's been really easy to prep. He's just really bulked up since he's been here, and he's got so much class about him. He really throws the invincible spirit, and I would have dealt with a lot of them from being at home, and they were well able to run, so I'm sure these Charm Spirits will be too.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. George might just have a little walk around. Charm Spirit, of course, the son of Invincible Spirit, and his oldest crop in the Southern Hemisphere are Yearling, so it'll be interesting to see how they're received by the buying bench this year. Well, a lovely forward Charm Spirit colt. He's lot 743, and no doubt he'll be popular and very busy up on the Gold Coast. Well, another of the colts we've chosen to preview here this afternoon is lot 911, the Factor colt out of a listed place mare Darlin Jules, or Jeffrey as he's known around the farm. He's a lovely little grey colt, just looks a ball of speed, George.
Yeah, he's one, James, that's definitely just keeps surprising us. Even out in the paddock we thought he might need a bit more time because he's not the biggest horse in the world, but he makes up for it in his attitude and definitely type. He's all there. He's just looks a ball of muscle and a ball of speed. I reckon he'd be a nice early type.
Georgia, this is your first yearling prep here at Kitchener. Now you're enjoying working with horses such as this little fella?
Yeah, he's great. Everyone's great.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'll have a little walk and so a lovely little colt that comes up in session 2, lot 911, the Factor, out of a good listed place mare Darlin Jules. He's definitely one to watch up on the coast. Well, one of our first colts to go through the ring is lot 36, this little black fish Time for War colt. He's a lovely little horse coming along nicely through the prep. George, happy with how he's progressing?
Yeah, he looks great. He's really strengthened up a lot, and he's got a fantastic hip and shoulder and deep girth there. He's definitely got that hip and shoulder from Time for War, and it's a real shame that unfortunately we lost Time for War because he's really stamping his foals, and the yearlings we have going to Magics and Classics, we're really excited about them.
He's a lovely horse. He's really noticed a difference in the last couple of weeks coming through the coat. We've had some hot weather out here, sort of 35 or 6 degrees, and he's starting to turn. Ash, this is your first prep here at Kitchener. How are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Loving working with the horses. All of them are different, but it's lots of fun.
It's great. We'll have a little walk and you'll really see how athletic this young colt is walking along. Looks a very early 2-year-old type, much like his sire Time for War was. He comes up early on day 1 as lot 36 out of Little Black Fish by Time for War. No doubt to be one to watch on the coast.